Hey guys, this is Kidpool67 again here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Neca Terminator Genisys t-800 Guardian figure by Neca, if I didn't already say that. But first I'm just going to show you a quick look at the packaging, because most reviews didn't really show you the box on this figure, and then I'll take a closer look at the figure itself. So on the front you can see a Terminator emblem there that's pretty nice looking. It's an endoskeleton head. And then it says Terminator Genisys, t-800, Guardian, ages 17 and up, choking hazard, small parts. Side just has the Terminator logo again, then it says Terminator Genisys, and a bunch of like techno-looking stuff on it. T-800 Guardian in the back. Has a description. If you want to read that, you can pause it now. And then the other figures available, it's just the one we're reviewing today. And then these are the other two available. The T-1000 and the other version of the T-800 before he has gray hair. Then on the top, it just says Terminator Genisys, once again, same logos and everything on the bottom. If you want to read that, you can pause it now. It just says Randy Falk and everything, creator of Neca. But okay, I'm going to get this out of the packaging now and let you guys take a closer look at the figure itself. Alright guys, so here he is out of the packaging. First I'm just going to show you the few accessories he comes with, then I'll show you the figure itself. Or wait a minute, I'll show you the figure first. So here's what the figure looks like on the front of his face. I'll show you his face first, because I know that's what most people want to see on a figure. The first is the face. And the face is very nice looking. They actually captured old Arnold pretty well on the head. On the side you can see all the wrinkles in his face. Just trying to keep this focused. Focus. Come on. Try getting it to focus on here. I don't know, I have to keep him about this far away, but you can see the nice wrinkles on around his neck and his face. And around his mouth. Wrinkles on his forehead. His eyes look very nice. Well painted. His hair, you can see his hair is like a mixture of brown and gray. It looks painted pretty nicely. Then going down to the front of his chest, you can open up this coat part and you can see more detail on the chest. You can see there's a hole right there, a smaller one, and then in the middle of his chest there's a big one. I can't remember how he got that in the movie. I think he got shot in the chest or something, but here you can see the metal part showing through. A little bit of paint bleeding, but it's not too bad. It's a pretty good job on the paint wise there. Then he's just wearing like this, I'm not really sure what to call it. It's a jacket that has lots and lots of pockets. Very nice wrinkly detail on the jacket. Nice detail on his hands, other than like there's a couple spots of paint that's spotty on here. Let me see if I can get it to focus. There we go. Get that to focus. See, his hands are painted okay. They have this little spot of like paint showing through, but they look okay. The other hand is a trigger finger for holding his gun that he comes with, which I'll get to here in a minute. Then he's wearing parachute pants. Not the usual Terminator that wears leather everything. He wears more normal clothes in this movie. But pretty nice detail and all in all on the pants. Bottom of his feet have peg holes and just say lettering and everything. Has laces that are done pretty well. Okay, so that's the detail of that amount of the figure. Now I'll show you some of the accessories he comes with, if I can get him to stand. So first he comes with this shotgun, which is actually detailed out very well. Has a little rubber strap that hangs off the side of it, so you can have it hanging on his shoulder. Very good detail on the shotgun. Painted okay. Just got a couple different layers of paint. The barrel's like silverish color, and then the rest of it's gray. But you can either have it on his shoulder like this. You can't get over his neck, like that's what I originally thought, but you just kind of hang it on his shoulder like that. Show you to you from behind. And you can have him kind of holding it's kind of a pain in the butt. You can have him holding it easily in one hand. then he holds it. The trigger finger kind of goes through there, but the pain in the ass part of this figure is you can't, his arm's only been like that far when they're over to the side like that, so it's hard to get him into like poses where he's actually holding the gun. He has this hand meant for holding like the part where you pull the thing back on the barrel. Like, let me see. Yeah, you cannot hardly get him to hold this gun at all in two hands. It's impossible. It's a pain in the ass, but that's as far as I'm going to go because I don't really want to break it. But you can probably mess with it and get it into a pretty cool pose where he's holding it with two hands, but I can't really get it to work very well. Then next up, he comes with interchangeable head, which looks very nice. It's the battle damaged head when he has the endoskeleton showing, like he does in all the movies, but it looks pretty nice. You can see the nice silver showing through there for the endoskeleton, then you can see all the detail in the eye if I can get it to focus up close here. I don't know it's about all it's going to focus, but you can see nice detail in the eye. It's painted very well. These are pretty underrated figures, I believe, because everyone hated the movie, pretty much. I loved the movie, but everyone else hated the movie, and so the figures didn't sell well, so they never came out with any more than 3 of them. But nice detail in the hair once again on the figure, his head. Then how you put it on, you just grab this figure and kind of twist and pop his head off, and he has this little pin joint. And then you just pop the other head on. Then it looks nice on the figure because he has the hole in the chest and everything. I think you're more meant to display this one battle damage than you really are anything else. But then the final accessory he comes with is a stub for his arm where you can take his arm off and have the scene where he got his arm tore off. Nice detail, blood, and a metal part from the endoskeleton. And how you put that on is kind of a pain in the ass, especially the first time I had to do it when it first came out of the box. It was a pain in the ass, but to get the arm off is hard sometimes. Like now it's easy on mine because I've already done it like a bunch of times, but then this, it just slides in. It doesn't have like a thing that would make it stuck in there, but it stays in pretty well. And then once you get him like that, he's super battle damaged and has this stub arm after he got his arm tore off and everything. Then he kind of looks cool if you have him like really badass looking and have him holding the gun. Another thing, he kind of holds the gun downwards, which is kind of annoying because his hand's at a weird angle, so you have it down like this, like a normal pose, he's pointing it down. But yeah, it's still a pretty nice figure all in all. But now I guess I'll get into articulation on this badass. But I'm not going to put the other arm on just because it has the exact same articulation as this arm. But as for articulation, he has a ball jointed head. He can move down that far, up, okay, and then pivots back and forth, moves all around. Then he has a hinge in the arm that hinges up that far, and a swivel that swivels all the way around. He has a hinge in his elbow that only goes like that far forward. Then he also has a swivel in this part, upper part. And then he has a swivel like in the joint, where you can twist the joint like this. I don't know if you can see that or not. Twist like that, and then a ball jointed wrist. And then he kind of has an ab crunch, but it doesn't really do anything because of all the shirt. But you can have him crunching forward just a little bit. And he also has a ball jointed waist. He has a hinge in the leg that hinges out really far. Wah-ya! Karate Terminator. But it hinges out that far, and then it hinges forward that far, and then back. Not really at all. And then he has a hinge in the leg that hinges forward that far and also swivels like it did in the arm. Then he has a ball jointed foot. And then on the stub thing, it just has this little ball joint that moves around barely at all, but you can see it's in there. Let me see. It's hard to focus on things that are totally black with my camera, but you can See, it's a ball joint. It moves around a little bit. But that's the articulation on this figure. But anyway, guys, as for a rating on this figure, I'd probably give it a rating of 8 out of 10. Because it is a pretty cool figure. Like I said, they're very underrated. Not many people bought them because everyone hated the movie for some reason. I loved the movie. I thought the movie was great. There's some other Terminator movies that are worse, but I'm not going to say which ones I hate because then I'll trigger people online. But anyway, guys, that was my review of the Neca t-800 Guardian from Terminator Genisys. Like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos by Kidpool67. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye, guys.